Hi everyone, welcome to this week's restaurant show during Restaurant Week. And we actually are featuring right now Chef Clayton from Wise Guys, and I am so excited because of this fantastic little piece and all of these good things. Chef, tell me again what exactly you're making, because it sounds fantastic.
We're gonna make a scallop scallop appetizer with mushroom rice Middlins.
Mushroom rice Middlins, and now you're going to be doing the Middlins because I know it's going to take a second on those. Tell us a little bit about Middlins, because that's different. That's this here. As you're sweating those onions, tell us about this, because I know this is a cool story. I love it.
So rice Middlins are made from Carolina Gold rice.
Okay, which is fantastic.
This comes from Anson Mills, and when they mill the rice, some of the grains break, and with the broken grain,
that's why they're small like that, right? That's what we're looking at there. Okay, cool.
With the broken grain, the starch cooks out really quickly.
Okay.
And we cook it in the style of risotto, so we sweat the onion.
I love risotto.
Toast the rice.
Right, but now you're doing this with rice, as other,
Instead
risottos.
of arborio or cornaroli,
gotcha, okay.
common rice for risotto, we're using Carolina Gold rice. We're using a South Carolina product. So
local,
we toast the rice.
Regional, I mean, you're really doing, okay, so go ahead.
So we toast the rice.
He's good stuff right now, yeah.
And then we add a little red wine.
Okay, so the story is, so it's all the broken pieces.
Right,
and what's the history of it?
Well, as it's milled, after it's winnowed, which is when the grain is broken.
Right.
And comes apart, some of these grains break, and if you were to cook it out, because the grain's broken, the starch just comes right out of the rice. So it's a really creamy rice, very similar to
sounds so good.
Risotto.
Gotcha. Now wait, while you're doing that, I'm going to do these mushrooms real quick.
Absolutely.
Which mushroom is this? Because you've got a couple different ones going on here.
So this is an abalone mushroom.
Abalone mushroom.
A trumpet royale, also known as a king oyster.
That is awesome.
And that's hachamichi or brown beach.
Hachamichi. Now these are not, you can't just get these in the grocery store. More specialty a little bit, or at Wise Guys?
Wise Guys.
Now I'm going to cut this up, right? Because you're going to cook these down.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to cut that into kind of even-sized pieces is what I'm seeing over there. Is that what you have? Now, Chef told me how to do this before we got on, so is that okay, Chef? We're going to cut those into these pieces, and you're going to cook those down, because this is actually going to go
into the rice.
Into the rice. And now, tell me about that rice again. You put a mushroom
stock.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yes.
A mushroom stock in it, and I know that takes a long time.
So all the trimmings that we have.
Yeah.
From the rice. From where we cut the mushrooms, we cook and make a basic stock.
Right, like the stems and things like that. Okay, which is a great tip for people at home. If you're
no waste.
Don't waste it. Make a broth out of it. I mean, make a base out of it so you can use it.
So just like risotto, we warm stock and kind of just cook it out.
Right, absolutely. They're not using this out of a jar. No. He is definitely reducing down all of these mushrooms and getting a great stock out of it. I love it. All right, so what do we, more mushrooms, okay. The
hachamichis are a little smaller, so they don't take as long to cook.
All right.
Well, the rice takes about 22 minutes to cook, so.
Oh, we're gonna go TV land now, TV magic.
Yeah.
And this is it, and it looks like a beautiful, creamy risotto. Can we, well, we're gonna let that heat up, and we'll show that to you as we plate it. Oh, that looks so good. Now, this is something that's available on your Surge BOGO books. I don't know, for those of you that have the VIP Surge BOGO book, it is a buy one, get one free at Wise Guys. I mean, you can't go wrong with that at Wise Guys. I love it. And this is something that would be on there.
Yes.
And you have fantastic steaks, seafood, because I think what people think of it as just most tapas and small plates, but you guys have a whole dining room that you can go and have a sit-down dinner.
Correct.
Just like normal. That doesn't have to be necessarily the tapas style. And this is one of the things that you can get. Can you get this in a dinner size portion?
If you well, we're really accommodating. We'll do just about whatever to make a guest happy.
I like that. Whatever it takes to make. Now this is even. I mean, gosh, I would order that even just without the scallop. Oh my gosh, that looks good. Can you show that, Chef, right here? How nice and caramelized. Look at that, guys. Look how caramelized. I love it. Good deal. All right, so we're gonna cook that up, and now what are we putting on the?
We're gonna cook the scallop.
Fantastic. So I'll get your plate ready.
So the mushrooms we work in to the rice.
Okay.
This is not as creamy as the arborio or cornaroli, the Italian varieties of rice, because it is Carolina long grain.
Right, okay.
So we add a touch of mascarpone.
Oh my.
A touch.
Shut up.
Like, go a little heavy.
And that makes that nice creaminess. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Tom's ready to eat. Tom's the camera guy. He's making it happen. I know he's salivating right now.
And we'll sear off the scallop.
Good. Okay, so with the scallops, one thing that I know, and I know we're running out of time because I'm so excited to eat this, but you want to season on the outside and you want them to be dry.
Correct.
Is that correct? So when you're cooking with scallops, make sure that they are dried, and that way you'll get that nice sear on this. Otherwise, if there's too much water, it like tends to get. Is that what happens when I see all this water in the pan now? That's like they're soupy.
The pan's not very hot.
Right.
The scallop has also possibly been frozen, and you really want just a really hot pan.
Right.
You can hear them kind of sizzling.
Oh yeah, definitely you can hear them sizzle. I love that sizzle. Good deal. Here, Chef, come on over here and let's start to get that going.
All right.
All right. And now, and also, I know you guys are also involved in, oh my gosh, look how creamy that looks. Wait till you see that, guys. It is beautiful. Oh, look at that. That looks good. Now, Restaurant Week. Are you guys involved in Restaurant Week?
Yes,
we
are. Absolutely.
Okay, great. And you have a separate menu. I know you probably developed something fantastic for that restaurant menu.
We have a separate menu that we're going to be offering, and it's $29 for 3 courses.
Oh, fantastic.
So you have 3 options of an appetizer, then 3 options in the entree category, and a couple desserts.
So you have that option, and very featured items, fantastic for people. Another way.
It's very diverse.
Yeah, another way to try Wise Guys, for sure.
For Restaurant Week, we also wanted to try and offer something for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
So with the risotto, because it's mushrooms and it's very creamy, finish it with a little bit of balsamic reduction.
Oh, that looks so
just to give it a little acid.
Yes, yes. This is a perfect appetizer for me. All right, let's get it on there. That looks awesome.
Touch of arugula that's just tossed in a little olive oil and sherry vinegar.
Which has that nice peppery finish to it. All right. We're gonna let's go ahead and throw them on there. We know that's not done all the way, but we'll limit it in our time here. But you would put those right on top there? Oh my gosh. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at those.
Finish with a little bit of hazelnut.
Oh my gosh. And these hazelnuts, real quick, they're toasted. They're toasted in
hazelnut oil.
Beautiful. And that peppery arugula with the creaminess.
Arugula and then a little ground up Padano cheese.
Of course. Oh my gosh, thank you, Chef, so much for sharing this with us. That is awesome. Thank you so much. And remember, they've got great deals going on at Wise Guys. Come in, check them out. They've got the dining room, they've got the BOGOs, and of course, restaurant this week. Thank you so much, Chef.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.